Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the really long walk. As always, let's check on the bed situation. Oh, I did not realize I was on a cliff. I'm glad there was no precipice down there because that could have been very bad. I think it's the words that could be used there. I always make 3 of them. I don't really use 3 of them normally in an episode. At least I've been trying not to here lately. Word of warning. I am not feeling the very best tonight. But as I've been saying, I'm gonna make sure to keep on this horse, to keep in the saddle. You know, even if I feel like poop, I'm gonna keep recording because it really didn't make me feel any. It made me feel worse to not record back then. You know, in those couple months there. So keep on. Gonna keep on keeping on. Gonna probably not keep on quoting Joe Dirt. The best movie ever. Nah, it's not the best movie ever. It's pretty good. Haven't seen Joe Dirt. You need to check it out. It's like Forrest Gump, except different. it's actually quite a lot like Forrest Gump, only quite a lot bit different. Anyway, yep, like I've said, I think recording helps me feel more productive, more connected, more synonyms to those words. So I do ask forgiveness to anybody who is not as entertained on the ones that I'm not feeling the best in. To be honest though, I'm a little surprised that anybody is ever entertained at all. That surprises me. that continues to surprise me. I think it's the only thing I can say to that. Some folks seem to enjoy the videos I do, and I do completely and honestly appreciate that. Even if putting it into words is not always the easiest thing for me to do. Why am I going up? Ooh, pretty cool cliff face there. Ooh. You know what, guys? Let's thread the needle. Yep. We're gonna live dangerously this episode. Ow. As I said, we live dangerously. We twisted our ankle. Let's see what wonders are down here. It's really cool. I have to say, I really do like the terrain generation of the beta version. I don't see a lot of stuff like that in the current version. Oops. If you want to insert your own Rocky music, feel free to. Dun, 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 as I was going up that mountain. If it was snowy, it'd be like in Rocky 4. Anyway, what to say and talk about? Well, if you've noticed on the channel, I've resumed my Remember 11 Let's Play. That's the visual novel game that it's about these people. Crap, I just realized I can't sum it up in a sentence. It's about these people. That's as much of a succinct summary as I can give without going into paragraphs. It's a visual novel. It's a whole lot of plot. It's a science fiction visual novel, which, as I stated, is a whole lot of plot. That's all it is. It's twists and turns. What's this? What's that? I don't know. Answer my questions, dang it. Quit answering my questions with a question. What? This person's doing this. that don't make no sense. This person didn't do this in the other version. How does it make sense? It's a lot of that. Very well done, though. That's one thing that I like about the series of visual novels that I'm playing right now. The not the Out of Infinity, the Infinity series. They're very good. They have really great stories and pretty good characters too. It's two things that go very well together. Because who wants to hear an awesome story about somebody they don't care about? Or at least somebody who doesn't make sense or something like that. So yeah, I would, if you want to watch it, I would encourage you to start with episode 1. Because it ain't gonna make no bit of sense if you don't start with episode 1. That's the problem with games of that nature. You just can't follow it. I mean, heck, I've been playing it and I can barely follow it at times. So yeah, that's those type of games is definitely best to start with the first. So I would kind of suggest sort of not watching it unless you want to watch the whole thing. Yeah, it's probably a strange thing to say, but probably the right thing to do. But I've been enjoying it. I've recorded 3 videos of it so far. It was kind of one of the last ones that I got back to because of the face cam thing. Face cam, it made me quite nervous when I first started it, and so getting back to it made me nervous again since it's been a while. Also, the fact that I'm not, as I've stated, been feeling just whoop-a-doop. It's a face cam could possibly, it wouldn't be that entertaining to see a guy just look like he's not feeling good while reading lines on the computer or whatever, or reacting. You know what I mean? Not yeah, dead face, I guess you could say. Like, no emotions. I have, you can't see my face now, so so if I'm not feeling the best, then it's a little bit of an illusion. I can do a little bit of magic. Hey guys. Well, that was extreme. I think I threw my throat out. Threw it plumb out the window. But yeah, so that was one reason I've been a little hesitant. Why is it that big a deal, to be honest? I don't know why I was really that worried. I do enjoy playing the games that I play, for the most part, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm enjoying it enough, then my face will not be like in agony or defeat or angry. Yeah. Oh, be angry then though. Get out of my way, tree. Use a little bit more wood. I'm kind of lagging here. Why I be lagging? So yeah, I'm back to that. I'm only gonna do 1 video a day for now. I'm not 1 video a day. I'm going to keep it away from that. Do it every other day for a little bit. Get a little bit of a head start on it before resuming the everyday thing. As I've stated before, you almost have to play on. You have to almost play one every single day to actually feel like you're making any progress in it. Otherwise, it would take literal years to finish the whole trilogy. To be honest, it has almost taken years to finish the whole trilogy. What? Guess I fell right there. Man, I damaged my armor some more. Only got 8 armor thingies. It's kind of like diorite. The gravel does in the distance in this version. Yeah, they are just really extremely deep. Extremely long. And the fact that this one that I'm on has 33 different endings, which is frightening. It is incredibly frightening. I've only done 7 of them. And I'm on episode 81 or 80. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So yeah. Yeah. That's whoa, hello. Hello, Hole. How are you? I'm gonna pass you on by. But once I get a little bit of a stockpile, I'll probably start doing them every day. I'm going to probably record some after this, depending on my mood and the feels. The feels. Another thing I'm going to be starting pretty soon is the Deponia trilogy thingy. Trilogy thingy, that's the technical term if you didn't know. There's a Star Wars trilogy thingy, and then there's the Matrix trilogy thingy, the Lord of the Rings trilogy thingy. All technical phrases, if you didn't know. You do now, if you didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting that probably after a while as well. It's installed onto my computer. No, I could use a little bit of coal. Yeah, got me a little bit. It's installed on my computer, ready to go. Since it's got puzzle elements, and since I have a horrible memory, there's probably gonna be more editing that will be required into it, cause I don't, I will show some of my puzzle solving, in it, but I don't want to spend like 2 episodes trying to figure out the same puzzle. So I'm gonna have to whip out the editing glasses for this series. I honestly don't do too much editing. For one thing, it's just not something that overly interests me. And I know that's probably a hashtag bad YouTuber thing, but editing isn't overly interesting to me. And also my computer, it is much better than my last computer, but it is not great. I know that in some of the co-ops that I've done with Tonic, we'd agree on cutoff points for our episodes, and he'd be like, "Okay, it's gonna be done rendering in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and I'll get it uploading." I'll be like, "Cool deal, man. Mine's got 3.5 hours, maybe 4, to render the same exact video." So, yeah. It's a decent computer. Don't jump. It's not worth it, tree. Now, my computer's not just terrible, but it's obviously missing out on some processing power, or maybe it has to do with the video card or something. It's a quad-core processor. I can't remember how many things it has. I am a technical whiz. I don't know how many things my computer has. 4 gigs quad processor, I think. I honestly can't remember. Seriously, this is probably really horrible. This is like a basketball player or a football player who doesn't know his own his shoe size. A video game gamer who does not know the specs on his computer by heart. I am a bad gamer / YouTuber, and I am sorry. Anyway, it's much better than my old computer. You can go back and look at some of the videos when the view distance was like, I think some of my old videos was like this. Well, probably more like, maybe between that and that. But now, it's like this. Look, I can see all the way over there. There's a mountain. That's not generated yet completely. Now it's generating. It wasn't there a minute ago, and I wouldn't have been seeing it at this point. If I had my old computer. Yeah, I remember when I got this when I was, that was one of the first things I did. I was like, turn on some more graphics on Minecraft. Whoa. Still doesn't run it perfect, but it runs it much better. Of course, there's some problems with the optimization in Minecraft anyway, but that got a lot better with the newer update. The last update in 1.8, so that's definitely good. I'm sure it's good for many people who had a lot of trouble playing Minecraft before. Another thing I'm going to try to do some more of is my random gaming series. I mentioned it in the Agrest video that went up yesterday. I mentioned that whenever I play a game, if I really enjoy it, I like to share. To share the experience with folks. I like to watch some of the YouTubers. Some of the YouTubers I like to watch. I like to find the new games. I like to find out about games that I had never heard about or whatever. That's one of the things I really enjoyed about when I first started watching Total Biscuit, and there's another guy who I've been watching here lately called Jim Sterling. They do videos on YouTube. I'm sure you've heard of Total Biscuit, very likely. But that's one of the things I like the best about their videos is you find out a lot about games that you never knew about. Total Biscuit was what I heard about Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons about. Very happy about that. That's a great game. Seriously, great game. If you have not played it, you should play it. So that's something that I'm going to try to do more of. Not just games that I've played and enjoyed, but I'm trying to do more random, as the title describes, more random kind of blind gameplays too. First impression, I guess you could say, because I have been bad. I'm trying to since I've been ill here lately, been trying to save up a little bit more money, trying to conserve it a little bit more. So I'm trying not to enhance my habit anymore. but I have gotten in the past, when games were on sale or in a bundle. I've accumulated quite a Steam collection, I guess is what I'm saying. And there's a lot of them that I'm really not sure what a lot of them are. Those might be fun games that I could play a few minutes off and see what I think. And if it's good, then you guys can be like, hey, that's good. I might like that game too. Or that game's poop. Let's not buy it. Even though it sometimes goes on sale for 99 cents. It's not worth 99 cents. Even if I have some cents in my Steam wallet from selling Steam trading cards, it is not worth that money. Totally not talking about no game that's going to show up on the YouTubes on Saturday. Totally not. Perhaps I am speaking about a game that will be going up on YouTube on a Saturday. Yeah, be prepared for that one. That one was an interesting one. Not just horrible, but it was an interesting experience, I must say. For a humorous game, I did not laugh that much, but maybe it's going to be entertainingly bad. I'm keeping it very inconspicuous, am I not? That's me, Inconspicuous Shook. You didn't know that was my full name? Wow. I'm also bad torch placement Shook, too. So yeah, I've got several games that I haven't played, and I could just give little first impression. Let people see the beginnings of them. See if they're worth possibly picking up. Of course, I'm not going to be the best at them. I have never ever claimed to be the best gamer of all time. I haven't ever claimed to be in the top 50% of the best gamers of all time. Or the gamers of all time. I don't know how to really word that sentence to mean the way that I want it to mean, but I think you get the idea. I probably suck at video games. Very, very likely suck at video games in the long scheme of things. Of course, there's some that I'm better at than others, but overall, probably suck. The suck meter is very high, especially if it's platformers, which is what a lot of games are nowadays. The roguelike games like that, like Rogue Legacy and Spelunky. Those two I enjoyed there for a while, but I suck at them pretty bad. Rogue Legacy is actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It's got like a progression system to where you can you feel like you're actually somewhat improving. You can build up your abilities and your well, not your but like your stats, those sorts of things. So you feel like you're actually progressing even when you might not be. So that was a boon to me anyway. So to be honest, it might make the enemies more tougher. So that could have been a thing too. Anyway, I wasn't wanting to just talk about Rogue Legacy, so I think that's about it for this episode. Be looking forward to the things that I talked about. Deponia if the game sounds interesting to you, check it out. Point and click adventure. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to see how it goes. Recording it. Because with it being a point and click adventure, it may not even be a record appropriate game. Even if I love the game, it might not be good for a let's play. So I'm going to have to see about that before I even release it. But I'll Ghost to Play, and that'll probably go out Saturday. And like I said, more random games too. So yeah, Yerp. Be looking forward to those. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. How far have we made it? 75,000 blocks. We're 3/4 to 100,000, which is 10% of 1 million. So we are at 15%. I don't know if my math was right in that regard. Maybe. Well, hey, we're making more progress as I keep rambling. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and 1.61, by the way, will be the next one. Farewell, folks.